What's up, everybody? Good evening, all. What's up, my TTG fam, my TTG crew? I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. I hope everybody is well. Let's see, my fam. Yes, all right. I already see we got Judy, Sean Miller, Paul, Lady Bird, Robade. Yo, Ryan Osborne. What's up, my man? What's up? Raising Kane, Ted Burns, Dark Secret, my boy R. Hurst, never misses a stream. G. Dozier, Uncle Mike's in the house. Tony Williams, my brother. Glenn Wilson, what's up? J. Eric Castro, big week last week. Cool Life, Garen Billick, Mikasa, Renee Johnson, Hardcore Raider, my boy. Steven Johnson, Willard, Eric Irwin, Didi, Josh, Renzo Lopez, Rupesh, D. Doran, what's going on? David Padilla, what's up, my brother? I'm well. Oscar P, what's good, my man? What's good? Extreme Gamer, Nathaniel, Johnny B, my brother in the house. Brett, yo, what's good? Zuga, Miguel Uribe, Jamie Rodriguez, Tristan Bain, what's up? And Ashley, what's up, guys? What's up, everybody? My TGD fam, I see we are all in full effect this weekend. Oh, Richie Scalia, what's up, man? I see you. Picasso, my boy MJ Crespin, what's good? Joining us from Twitter. How are you? Heavy D, Bobby Brown, Alan Albury, what's going on, everyone? What's going on? D, Craig B. Oh, Craig, joining us from Toronto. What's up? What's up? Jackie T, Jeff Vaughn. Beautiful. What's going on, everybody? Angel Torres in the house. What's up? Mohammed, how are you? I'm good. Yes, Nick Sortino, my man. Nick Sortino says, I just joined TTG over the weekend. I got my first 2 badges already. I'm excited to be part of the team. Nick, welcome to the family, my brother. That's what I hear. Putting in the work, doing the education, the courses, getting your badges over the weekend while other people are bull junking around, doing whatever. You're putting the time and the work in over the weekend to learn. And believe me, that's going to pay off this week. It's going to pay off next week and many more weeks to come. Welcome to the family, Nick. Glad to hear, brother. Breakout Trading, my brother. What's going on, man? How are you? Hope you had a nice weekend. Chef Daddy Florida is in the house. Yes. It's a Robinson, first time, joined yesterday and got 2 badges so far. Nice. It's a Robinson, also just joined, already knocked out 2 badges. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Yes, David Padilla just got TTG certified. Nice. Dan joining us from a 27-hour drive road trip, putting in some time, joining TTG on the live stream. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Beautiful. Just got TTG certified. I love it. Yeah, Johnny B, it's important, man. The trader psychology part. That's Johnny B, also, that's something that the trader psychology part of the curriculum is something that you're going to constantly keep going back into. Okay, that's something you're going to keep going back and forth through. Like the trader psychology part of trading, that is something that, even 5 years from now, you're still going to want to go back and kind of do a refresher when it comes to the trader psychology. Okay, you're still going to want to go back and do a refresher and kind of get yourself brought back up to speed, and just use it as like a little constant reminder. The trader psychology aspect of everything, like the mental game of trading, that's what makes all the difference, folks. Like honestly, technical analysis will get you to stop losing money and will get you to start making money trading. But if you ever want to be good, and I mean really good, if you want to be a great trader to the point where you are doubling your income, or one day you can actually quit your regular job and make trading a full-time gig, if that is one of your goals and that's a point you want to get to, the trader psychology and the mental game, that's what separates the great traders from the average traders. It's the mental game. It's the ability to control your emotions. It's the ability to control your emotions and approach trading from a statistical standpoint rather than an emotional standpoint. And most traders go about trading and they approach trading with a strictly emotional standpoint, which is letting two of your most powerful emotions. You have three emotions are the most powerful emotions in for a human, and that is love, greed, and fear. And greed and fear are the two emotions that struggling traders allow to take over their decision-making process when they are trading. The best traders out there, the great traders, they're the ones that will enable a tug of war to go between greed and fear inside their head for eternity. You want excuse me, oh my God. You want fear and greed to be part of a constant tug of war, a struggle where you are, neither one of those emotions ever wins. You want to be referee and you want to make sure that ribbon on that rope stays right in the middle, because the second that one of those emotions starts to win, the second that greed starts to win, or the second that fear starts to win, is when your trading suffers, and that's when your P&L suffers. Okay, so that's really why I say that 80% of trading is mental. Everybody sees the same chart. Everybody uses the same technical indicators. So why is it that one trader could trade U1 on Friday, okay, like I did, and make money on it, and another trader can trade that same exact stock and lose money on it? And most of the time, it has to do with that fear and greed aspect of trading, and it's something that I talk a lot about. It's something that not a lot of people, it's something not a lot of people really discuss, even though I think it's the single most important aspect of becoming a consistent profitable trader, is to be able to have that psychological aspect down. So, Johnny B, brother, you are going to want to, you're going to want to, let's see. So like I was saying, let me see. Let me go back. Okay. So what I was saying, guys, yeah, the trader psychology part of it, honestly, Johnny B, the trader psychology part of it is a course that I recommend that people constantly go back through and rewatch, like, whenever you need to. Like, there's times when I actually, like, if I'm struggling, okay, and let's say there's something that I'm struggling with, usually it'll be something that is like a mental or psychological breakdown. And sometimes I even go back and watch my own trader psychology courses. It's the most important aspect of any trader's process, really. So Johnny B, brother, don't feel, you said like this is your third time going through those trader psychology courses, and believe me, you're going to go through them 30 more times throughout your career. And that's something that you always want to make sure that you're constantly refreshing on, because it's just a mind game, and you want to make sure that tug of war goes on forever. All right, guys. So listen up, guys. So tonight we've got a nice little live stream in store. We are going to be going over kind of the week outlook, what I expect to happen this week in overall markets. We had an interesting day on Friday. A really nice bounce back day. On Friday. And Friday's recovery day in the markets was really fueled by conversations starting back up about stimulus. Okay, there were some headlines and some updates coming out of Washington that Democrats and Republicans have started conversations again about a stimulus package. The market, we need a stimulus package. The economy needs a stimulus package. I also think the market needs a stimulus package. And it's been just too long. It's been too long since those extended unemployment benefits ended. I think it was July 31st, I think, when those benefits ended. It's just been too long. It's been too long. And And the market now has been pulling itself back in. I think we need that stimulus. And that's why the market really extended on Friday. We had a real nice recovery day, and we held a key support area. But now it's like, are we going to get some type of progress in Congress for us to get some fiscal stimulus? We need some fiscal stimulus. That's what we need. The Federal Reserve, Fed Chairman Powell, he testified on the Hill with Secretary Mnuchin. They also had the Fed meeting not too long ago, and he continues to reiterate that the Federal Reserve is here to stay. They're going to do everything they can to get this economy back to full recovery. They are going to use all the tools that they have at their disposal. They're not anywhere near out of ammunition. They've got other things that they can do, and they're going to provide as much stimulus as they possibly can, and they're going to provide as much help as needed to help this economy and help this market and everything turn itself back around. Not only the market, but the economy. So we already know that that's going to be there. Now we need to know, are we going to get that fiscal? That's monetary. Monetary stimulus, that's coming from the Fed. Fiscal, that comes from the government. So we need some more unemployment benefits. We need some more stimulus checks to get directly into the pockets of the still, what is it? I don't even know what the unemployment number still is. I think it's 8 million, 9 million, 10 million, something like that. But we're still at that. We're still at like that 8 or 9% unemployment. So make sure that we get that. And I think that the market's going to be paying very close attention to see, okay, Friday the market's recovered, but it was on, renewed talks and hopes of a stimulus plan. But is that just wishful thinking? And I think the market's going to digest that this week. I think that, Monday, Tuesday, I think the market's going to digest that a little bit. I think the market's going to kind of tread lightly Monday and Tuesday. And I think we might just kind of chop around a little bit until we get some real headlines on, was that bullshit on Friday? Was that a bullshit bounce? Was that, that there's talks are back on for some fiscal stimulus? Is that something that is real, that we have a real shot of? Is that something that's right around the corner? Or is this something that is just talk? And do we get another headline that comes out tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, that that talks broke down, they're still really far away, they can't come to any type of an agreement on certain issues? Maybe there was a meeting, someone gets out and walks out of the meeting. Like, if we get some type of news headline like that, I think we can easily take back Friday's bounce back. I think we could take it back in one day if we get some type of a headline like that, because I think that bounce back on Friday was strictly based on those news headlines that came out. All right. Let me see something here real good, quick, guys. Hold on one second, guys. Give me 1 second, crew. All right, we're good. And we are good. All right, so yeah, guys. So that's kind of what my thoughts are, like, coming into, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk a lot about that here today on this live stream. We're also going to talk about U1. We're going to talk about U1. We're going to talk about BYFC. We're going to talk about CARV. We're going to talk about a couple of stocks that started to make a lot of noise on Friday that I think everybody has to have on their watch list coming into Monday. Specifically U1. Okay. I want everyone to keep an eye on U1 on Monday. I'm explaining to you guys why. I caught a beautiful trade on U1 on Friday. If you guys missed my video, go back and check it out. I highly recommend it. When we're done with this live stream, I want you guys to go back and watch the last video that I posted on the YouTube channel. It's about how to trade stocks coming out of a halt. And that was a beautiful, like, 25% gain that I ripped out of U1 long at 570. got a nice piece of profit off at 7.15 for a 25% gain. And I think U1 needs to be on everyone's watch list going into tomorrow. U1 continued to move higher after hours. We went all the way up to $8 on Friday after the close. And with the news headline that came out about Trump's proposed platinum plan, that sent U1, BYFC, CARV, it sent those stocks flying Friday afternoon once the news broke about Trump's platinum plan, and what that could mean for those companies specifically, and then obviously those stocks. There is a large short position on that. U1 is a previous monster runner. That stock, several weeks ago, or back in June, really, I think it was June, went from like $3 to 45 or something like that, or something nuts. And we traded that stock during that run, and now they're back. And they're back because of a fundamental catalyst, which is Trump's platinum plan, and how that affects those companies positively. And their stocks saw big jumps on Friday. And I want you all to pay attention to those stocks going into tomorrow. We're going to talk about that, and we will discuss what I expect to happen in those stocks, what levels I'm watching on those stocks. And I do think I will be trading those again. Okay, I do think I'll be trading them again come Monday. I expect a gap up Monday. We might even be up at $9, $10, and I think that we can see a little bit more room. And I think they're going to be very volatile, and I think it's going to provide for a really, really good trade. So we are going to be talking about that. Okay. And then, of course, we're going to talk about what I think the overall market's going to do. And I think a lot of it has to do around any type of headlines that come out of Washington regarding any type of stimulus plan. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about here, guys, on this live stream here tonight. So before I get things started, we're going to start things off the same way I start off every single live stream. That is with a quick blanket open floor Q&A. I let you guys ask me questions, whatever you want to discuss. Fire away. I answer as many questions as I can, as many as I can see coming through in the chat. If I don't get to your question, guys, don't worry. These videos, these live streams, they go right up onto the YouTube channel once we are done. So you guys can comment below if I don't get to your question. I try to get to as many as I can, guys, but it's impossible because I get like 1,000 messages in the chat as we are streaming. We're streaming on multiple different social media platforms. So we're live on YouTube, Facebook. We're live on Twitter through Periscope. We're also live on Twitch. So welcome all of you that are joining us across all 4 of those social media channels. It's a pleasure having you join us here tonight. You guys are in for a treat. If this is your first time coming to the channel, your first time joining us on a TGG live stream, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Okay, I constantly do these live streams, open Q&As. I'm always talking about different educational topics. You guys never want to make sure you miss out on any one of these streams. I also post videos, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell. Make sure you guys are always notified whenever I do go live with some of these, because I drop golden nuggets of educational information totally for free for you guys. So make sure you never miss out. And of course, guys, click that share button. Let's share this live stream across your own social media channels. Let's get as many traders in here as we can, so we can help as many traders as we can. Like I said, I provide all this educational content here when it comes to trading stocks, options, day trading, swing trading, mental lessons, technical lessons. I provide all of it on here for free for you guys. So let's get as many traders in here as we can. So you're going to want to make sure you share this link. So with that said, guys, fire away. Let's get things started. Let's start off with a blanket Q&A session. Go ahead, guys. I'm going to give some time for people to log on, maybe about 15, 20 minutes or so. I'll take a couple of questions, and then we're going to get into the topics that I want to discuss, which is going to be, like I said, U1, BYFC, CARV, and then we're going to talk about the overall markets and some stimulus and what are the important support and resistance levels we're looking at this week. Go ahead, guys, fire away. JS Breton, Mike, is there any edge in getting in stocks at lows under VWAP, or should you only go long on pullbacks after a new high on large volume? JS Breton, every setup is different. So there are technical setups where you do want to get long below VWAP. There's other technical setups where you want to get long above VWAP. There's other technical setups where VWAP has absolutely nothing to do with the setup whatsoever. It's just not that easy that's too general of a question for me to say, like, is there an edge to getting into stocks at lows? Well, obviously, if you're buying a stock at the low of the day and it turns out to be the low of the day and the stock moves higher, then of course, yes, there's an edge to you doing that. But how are you going to know that that's the low of the day or the stock's going to continue lower? I do not want to see traders going in trying to fish out the bottoms of stocks and trying to pick the bottom, try to pick the low. I do not ever recommend that traders do that, especially new and experienced traders. Do not ever try to fish out the bottom of a stock. If the stock is selling off, it's going down, let it go down, let it continue to go down until that trend reverses and until you see some sign of strength. I don't want to see traders that get caught trying to buy a falling knife, because what happens when you try to buy a falling knife, when you try to catch a falling knife, throw a knife in the air and then try to catch it. You know what's going to happen? You're going to get cut. And that's why I don't ever recommend that new traders and experienced traders, or even experienced traders for that matter, guys, there's just no reason for you to try to fish out the bottom of a stock. There just isn't any. Because more often than not, it's not going to be the bottom. More often than not, the stock's going to continue to go lower. And if momentum is moving to the downside, guys, there's no reason for you to try to be a hero and pick the bottom. Don't try to pick the bottom of the stock, because you will never buy a stock at the dead low and sell it at the dead high. It's never going to happen in your entire trading career. You can trade for 50 years. If you're never going to bottom tick and top tick the same stock in the same day, it's never going to happen. So don't try. It's too risky. I don't want to see you, JS, Brenton. I don't want to see you buying stocks as they're just selling off lower. I want you to wait for patterns, wait for setups. There will be setups that, and you're a THD member, you know the setups that we refer to. You have the trade line view crossover, where you can actually get long a stock underneath VWAP on that trade line. That trade line breaks through VWAP. That's an area, that's an opportunity for you. You can look for double bottom gap up setups. That's an area where you can get long. Underneath VWAP. There are setups and patterns where, there's red to green trades that you can get long beneath VWAP. There are setups that could give you those type of entries beneath VWAP, but just because you're buying beneath VWAP, I don't want you to see you just buying stocks that are just going lower. Okay, I want you to be disciplined. I want you to be patient. I want you to wait for your grade A setups, because if the stock is making a new low of the day, there's not a single chart pattern that is A plus. There's not a single A plus chart pattern that exists that when a stock is at the dead low of the day. Not a single A plus chart setup that exists when a stock is at the dead low of the day. So there's no reason for you to try to be a hero and buy that stock, what you think might be a dead low of the day, and then eventually the stock just goes right through you. So don't try to catch falling knives. MR Griswold, what indicators do you use? Intraday, obviously volume, VWAP, trade line, which is the 9 exponential moving average, Fibonacci retracement levels, initial morning highs, previous highs. Those are the main indicators and technical indicators that I use intraday. On a macro scale, if you look at daily chart, weekly chart, I also use 50-day, 100-day, 200-day simple moving averages. I do use MACD indicators. I do use RSI, but I use those on larger time frame charts like a daily or a weekly. Mike, why not just jump into many of these stocks like U1 pre-market and just hold through the bell? Seems like some risk, but lots of potential reward since they have a fundamental catalyst. I mean, listen, it depends, David. Like if there's a setup, if there's a technical setup that I see, I don't really trade pre-market and aftermarket usually. Usually I just don't. Usually I do not trade pre-market and aftermarket. I like to, and sometimes there's really good opportunity in small caps pre-market. Sometimes you have better opportunity actually in small caps pre-market to the long side than you do once the bell rings. So you guys definitely could be trading these pre-market if you want. It's just not really my style. I like to pre-market, I like to just get myself in the zone. I like to come up with my game plan. I like to be relaxed. I like to see, what stocks are starting to gain momentum as we get closer to the bell. I don't like to be fixated on one or two stocks pre-market. I like to see what's going on. I like to be nimble. I like to have my head on a swivel. Sometimes stocks come out with late 9 a.m. press releases Eastern time that maybe were not on my watch list at 8:30, but then all of a sudden 9 o'clock they have a press release, and then that warrants my attention. I like to just be an observer. I like to be a spectator pre-market. I like to identify levels pre-market. I like to see support resistance pre-market that lines up and coincides with maybe a support resistance level on the daily chart that I see. I like to be an observer. Now, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you trading premium. If you want to, David, you could. But I would hope that you have a more specific strategy than just buy the stock pre-market, hold it through the bell because there's a fundamental catalyst. Because you could have a stock that, just because there's a fundamental catalyst does not mean the stock's going to go higher. There's a lot of other factors and variables that's going to affect price action on that stock, as where it's not just fundamental catalyst. You're also going to have major support resistance levels on those stocks. And I want you guys to be nimble and quick and wait for setups rather than just buy stock and hold it just because you just want to hold it through the bell. I don't think that that's a good enough of a strategy. Jacob Engelbrecht says, hey, Mike, I'm thinking about joining the family. Nice. Can I ask what exchange you trade on? I'm based in New Zealand. Jacob, we trade on the U.S. exchanges. We trade on the NYSE. We trade on the NASDAQ. We trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, options, ETFs, but we trade in the U.S. We trade on the U.S. exchanges. Let's see. Mo Bean says, do you prefer using a trailing stop? No, I don't prefer using trailing stops. I like to manage my own stops, and I like to manage my own take profits because I'm an active trader and I'm sitting in front of my computer during the day. But if you guys are not able to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day like I do, there's nothing wrong with you setting trailing stops. I actually don't mind it at all. If you guys are, what I would say is I would like you to use trailing stops on the back end of your position, not your full size. What I mean by that is so I teach traders to take profit in tiers. So for example, I take profit in 3 tiers. So I have 3 profit targets. When I enter a trade, I have 3 profit targets in mind. Okay. And that's based on technical analysis and resistance levels that I see on a chart. So when a stock gets to my first take profit target, I sell 25% of my position. When it gets to my second take profit target, I sell 50% of my position. Then when it gets to my final take profit, I sell the last 25% of my position. Now, you can play with those positions, with those the percentages of those tiers if you want. If you want to do 50, 25, 25, or if you want to do 30, 50, 20, you can play with those percentages if you want. I do 25, 50, 25. When markets get very, very, very tight, very choppy, and there's no direction at all, and the markets are ice cold, I will then sometimes switch to 50, 25, 25. Because when you don't get follow through, you're going to be better off taking the bulk of your position off in the front of that trade. When markets are red hot and there's a ton of follow through, I might even start to shift that to where it's 25, 25, 25, 25. I might even break it up that way load my position on the back end when I'm getting tremendous follow through. And you can kind of play with those percentages based on market environment. That is something that you could do. But if you're going to use a trailing stop, I would much rather you use a trailing stop after you've already taken profit off the table. So let's say, we have a couple of teaching members. We have a lot of teaching members actually that work, regular 9-to-5 jobs. They'll trade in the morning, especially we have a lot of people on the West Coast that trade from 6:30 till 8:30. Then they go to work because the market opens 6:30 for all of you Californians. And maybe they're holding on to, a piece of their position, and they'll set a trailing stop on the piece of their position and they'll go to work. I have no problem, no issue with that. I mean, if you set a trailing stop on a stock like SPI, congratulations for you. But I prefer to actually take my profits off manually when my profit targets are reached. But if you're going to use trailing stops, nothing wrong with that whatsoever, Mobeen. I just would rather you do it on after you've already taken some profit, then use a trailing stop. Joe Marshall says, Mike, Apple bounced off of 105 twice. Do you want to buy it? I think it will drop below 100. When is Apple a buy for you? I suppose it's more linked to overall markets and dependent on your SPY predictions. 100% correct, Joel. Or Joel. When it comes to Apple, Apple is my biggest holding in my long-term portfolio. Okay. Apple is my biggest holding in my long-term portfolio. We have a key resistance level up here on Apple in this like 112 area. Okay, you can see we had some prior support that was back here on that initial sell-off. We broke below it, and now we're starting to see this area of resistance. I actually, was looking for Apple around 100. I was going to be a buyer of Apple right down here at 100. You guys also have to realize, though, Apple is my biggest holding in my long-term portfolio, and I added a big chunk of Apple in March. Okay, right there, I added a big chunk of Apple in mid-March when this sell-off began. You guys can see I added that, post-split now. You're looking at like $64 a share, and Apple is now at 112. So up almost 100% on the piece that I added in March. So I'm not in like a rush to buy more Apple, but I was a buyer of Apple at 100. If Apple got down to 100, I was a buyer. We just did not quite get there. I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to chase Apple higher. Like if Apple tomorrow is at 115, 116, 117, I'm not a buyer of Apple there. I really wanted Apple down at 100. And if I'm going to be buying Apple and adding to my long-term portfolio positions, it is going to be based on my observations and my theory about the SPY. And I thought the SPY had a little bit more downside. And we did have more downside if we did not get that news headlines come out about talks coming back up here in Congress about a stimulus package. And that's why we bounced back on Friday. There's your Friday bounce back. And that's because of those headlines. If those headlines turn out to be crap, then I think you could see the SPY work its way down even a little bit further. And then if we break below 320, I'm a buyer in my long term down around 310. And then if we get to 300, I'm loading up. If we get anywhere near this 300 area, I'm going to be a big buyer down here around 300. I'll be a big buyer down around 300. But I want the SPY down around 310 to 315. So I didn't quite get there. And I think that kind of coincides with my thoughts on Apple because it's very similar. Like I wanted Apple at 100. We didn't quite get there. I'm not going to chase the bounce higher. I'm going to wait a little bit and see if we do get a little bit more of a pullback. But like I said, I'm a buyer of Apple in front of 100. How do you get set up to buy pre and post market? You just talk to your broker, Craig. Craig, just talk to your broker. Just make sure that you're set up with pre and after market trading. Tanvir Alam says, hey, Mike, I'm thinking about joining, but I'm a full-time college student. I'm worried that my 1 year access to the courses won't be best used because of school. Have you had a member like this in the past? Oh my God, no, Tanvir, you can't, no, man. Dude, you want it, the earlier the better. Tanvir, we do have college students. We do have college students that are members of True Trading Group. The sooner that you get started doing this, the better. Just because you are still in school does not mean that you still can't go through the courses and you still can't make time to actually, it becomes part of your education. It is your education, just like you're going to your econ stat class or your physics class or your engineering class or whatever your major is or your marketing class, whatever it is. It's just another course for you. It's another way for you to further your education. The sooner you get started, the better off you're going to be as you go down the road. And the sooner that you get started learning this, the better position you're going to be in. We have a lot of members in True Trading Group that have gotten started very early. Traders that are seniors in college or they just graduated, they're in their early 20s, 20, 21 years old. We have members that are really, really young and they're getting started not only with active trading, but they're also getting started investing. And that's something that you guys are going to learn with a lot with True Trading Group is because the earlier you get started investing, the better off you're going to be 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years down the road. You are going to be, I can't even begin to tell you guys how happy you're going to be 10 years from now that you started investing today. And I think that the sooner that you can start building a long-term portfolio, the better. There's no such thing as it's too early or it's too soon. There's no such thing as it's not enough money or it's too small of an investment. The sooner that you can get started building a long-term portfolio in your life, the better off you're going to be further down the road. That's something that I have really learned pretty early in my career. I have not sold a single share in my long-term portfolio over the last like 12 years. I have only been adding. Every time the market would pull in more than 10 or 15%, I add. Every single time over the last 10 to 12 years, every single time the market pulls in, I add, pulls in, I add. And I've been building, a really, really, really nice long-term portfolio that way. And, the information, the knowledge, the education, the experience that you're going to gain just from being a member of True Trading Group from the long-term investing side on top of the active trading, it's priceless. Because whenever I add a stock in my long-term portfolio, I tell all of our members. So like in March, I added to my long-term in March and April, and I bought a lot of stocks. In March, I was buying Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Disney, Johnson & Johnson, Boeing, Home Depot, Starbucks, AMD, NVIDIA, PayPal, Square. There's so many of these companies that I was buying, and I tell everybody when I'm buying them. I tell them, whenever I'm adding to my long-term portfolio, and just that alone is going to be priceless information for you. So, just because you're a full-time college student, do not think that that's going to somehow force you to not be able to take advantage of the education. Believe me, the education is priceless, and you're going to be happy 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now that you got the education now and not later. Mike Deck says, I want to join TTG. I work in construction, so I'm away from computer. Are your trades easy to copy and do on IB mobile app? Absolutely, Mike. Mike, we have a lot of construction workers actually that are part of True Trading Group. We have an entire whole shift. There's actually an entire shift of construction workers that all are part of True Trading Group, and they all trade with us, like they all trade together from when they're on the job. We have a lot of members that are part-time traders, and they work full-time jobs. And the reason why it's easy to follow my trades, Mike, I'm not a scalper. I'm not in and out in seconds. My trades, my day trades last several hours. Okay, when I buy a stock for a day trade, I'm capitalizing on in the overall price movement of a stock throughout the course of a trading day. I'm not in and out within 30 seconds. I might be in and out within 2 or 3 hours. Okay. And then I also do swing trade. The other thing that makes it really easy for people like yourself that are not able to be in front of their computer screen all day long, we've spent the time, money, and energy building a mobile app for True Trading Group. So even if you're not in front of your computer, on your iPhone or Android or your tablet, whatever you want to use, you can download the TTG mobile app and you can see the screen share that we're doing in chat room because I share my screen with you during the day. So you'll see the screen share. You'll also hear me on the microphone. You'll hear the audio analysis. I talk to you live during the day. And every time myself or one of the other moderators enters or exits a trade, a push notification is sent right through to your cell phone. Okay, real time, no delay, sent right to your cell phone. So if you're working the job and you get an alert, you say, oh, Mike just bought, something, and then pulls it up. Okay, you pull it up right on your phone and you can place that trade with me. I let you know my stop loss. So I always say, okay, guys, this is my stop loss. You can set your stop loss the same and you can get yourself right back to work. Raising Cane, guys, there you go. Raising Cane is a full-time carpenter. He's a TGG member. Jeremy Long is a pipeline construction worker. He's a TGG member. Jeremy Long says, stream the mobile app while it's in my pocket while I'm welding. There you go. Johnny B is a general contractor. Okay. Hardcore Raider says, I do remodels and custom carpentry. These are all TGG members, Mike Deck. The people that are commenting right now, these are TGG members. So like I said, one's a general contractor, one's a full-time carpenter, one is a pipeline construction worker. The other one keeps the app on in his pocket while he's welding. Joe Marshall is a realtor. He's a full-time member. He's not in front of Joe. He's actually doing very, very well. Joe Marshall, I'm really super proud of you, man, by the way. I haven't said that to you in a while. We haven't talked in a while. But Hardcore Raider does remodels and custom carpentry. Like, these are full-time people working full-time jobs, guys. Sean Miller runs an auto dealership. There you have it. Sean Miller, full-time physical therapist. Kat V is a full-time physical therapist, TTG member. Power plant electrician, rotating shifts. That's Rodolfo. Chris Varno is a CDL driver. Mark Gibson's a post office supervisor. David Padilla traded from the scene of a fire as a firefighter. David, that's insane, bro. David, that's insane. Be careful, bro. Be careful. Stay safe. Lajos Farkas is a general contractor. Daniel owns a restaurant. ER doc. Jay Eric is an ER doctor. Otto Offman runs a body shop. Carrie Green is a crane inspector on the road all the time. James Larson is a power plant operator. Yes, you have to, Beer Mime, you have to be a member to use the app. Yes. Auto Access also runs an auto dealership. JD trades at work while over a grill. Hardcore Raider says, yeah, the alerts vibrate. They let you know ASAP what's up. You see what I'm saying, guys? Kenneth is a window tinter. Mikasa, D. Doran's an electrician. Steve Andreas runs a surf school. That's awesome. Talk about living your dream, man. Matty Lang works on ships. He trades from the middle of the ocean. I don't know how your internet is good enough for that, but that's incredible, Matty. Ohanis is a jeweler. Tony Williams is a full-time firefighter. Willard is a construction superintendent. This is incredible. I love actually hearing all this. A paper machine technician for Daniel Freiberg. Franny Fran is retired, now just working on building wealth. Glenn Wilson's retired, full-time TTG now. Wow, Ryan Osborne's a brain surgeon trading during craniotomy. Holy shit. Don't tell that to your patients, bro. Don't tell that to your nurse. Take over. I got to set my stop loss. Mr. Magoo, police officer, stay safe out there, man. Look at this. This is incredible. I love this. I love this. I really do love this. I really do love this, man. Financial advisor for Pete. Insurance agent for Savannah. Thomas is a truck driver. Guys, these are TTG members that are telling you what they do for a living. That's what you guys are getting right now. You're getting TTG members are telling you what they do for a living. CRW is a salesman. He trades during sales meetings. Okay, Ricky Jennings does pipeline construction. Okay. Dee Dee's a retired boat captain. Joe Jimenez owns 2 auto shops. Addis Melita is a software engineer. Jeff Vaughn is a home inspector and has done a trade in his crawl space when he received an alert. That is crazy. Are you guys listening to this? What are your excuses? Jeff Vaughn is a home inspector and has made a trade while in a crawl space when he received an alert on his phone through our mobile app. Matty Lang is working on ships in the middle of the ocean. David Padilla is fighting fires, trading off of his phone. So if you guys are concerned about, I work a full-time job, am I going to be able to benefit from this service? The answer is undoubtedly, absolutely, without a doubt, yes. You don't even take it from me, just take it from the people that are telling you what they do for a living. You know? I mean, Christ, Ryan Osborne's a brain surgeon. In between craniotomies, he's making trades. It's incredible. Businessman says, I'm a full-time student and have a full-time job. I still join TTG. They kill it. 2% a day says, at the restaurant we have a TV so some can watch a ticker and hear news. Office is trading rig up at all times. That's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, guys. I love it. All right. I absolutely love it. So there's the answer to your question. Okay. There's the answer to your question, guys. If for those of you that are watching this live stream, if you're not a member of True Trading Group and you want to be, but you're concerned that maybe your full-time job might get in the way, the answer, guys, is our mobile app. And you just heard all of our TC members tell you what their full-time jobs are, and they're still members of True Trading Group, and they're still killing it. And they're still killing it. All right. So there's your answer right there, guys. With that being said, let's actually find out real quick. How many of you right now are not members of True Trading Group? If you are not a member of True Trading Group, I want you to type TTG in chat right now. I want to see how many of you are not members of True Trading Group. Yes, Archangel Loki says, guys, I pulled my truck over on the highway last week when I got Mike's alert and got a 20% gain. Yes. Yes, Archangel, at least you were safe about it and you pulled over to the side of the road. I don't recommend you trying to place trades if you guys are driving. If you guys are driving and you get a trade alert, please pull over. Safety first. No trade is worth your life. Pull over, place the trade, get back up, set your stop loss, get back on the road. Okay? Place a trade, set your stop loss, get back on the road. Please, guys, please be safe out there. We actually have a couple of members that are CDLs, that are truck drivers that are on the road 18 hours at a time. And they're literally, they get an alert, they pull over, they make a trade, they get back on the road. Guys, I'm telling you, that mobile app, it's beautiful. And that's my trading style. It's also a lot has to do with my trading style because I'm not a scalper. Okay. I'm not in and out within seconds. Okay. My trades last several hours during the day, sometimes several days when I'm doing a swing trade. You guys can, it's very, very easy for you to follow along and shadow my trades if you want, of course, with that mobile app. So guys, like I said, if you guys are not members of True Trading Group, type TTG in chat right now. I want to see how many we got here. Mike Deck, my man, Mike Deck, I just answered your question. Not a member yet. Marty Imes, Mayank Goyal, Atkinson Jackson, William Bernhardt, Tan Tran, William Harry, Missy, DeFox Den, Siraj Tripathi, Linda Pappas, Marilyn Simmons, Sushil Amit, Sanja Johnson, Albert Thomas, Wanna Dance Now, Jake One Little Money, Dana, D. Chris, Auto Access, Jake Tollefson, Eric Graham, still planning on joining. Eric, I'm ready when you are, brother. I know you're ready to join, man. I'm here ready to trade with you when you are. I look forward to trading with you, Eric. I really do, man. You're very dedicated with the live streams. I see you on these live streams. I know you're dedicated. I know you're putting in the time, the energy, and the effort to learn, and I appreciate it. And I look forward to trading with you, man. I really, really do. Nice. Green Hat OC says, I just joined on Thursday. Green Hat, welcome to the family. Natalie Compass, Cherry Hunter, Amy Jo Wheeler says, I'm going to be a member soon. Amy, I look forward to trading with you. Annette, I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name. I will butcher it. I'm sorry. Wax Ojen, Paulette Barnes, Normet 2, Cranky Frankie. Jacob says, I'm almost a member. I'm ready when you are. Joey J. All right, guys. So good. We have a lot of non-teaching members that are part of the group right now. I hope you guys were all paying attention. For all of you that said that you are that you're not yet a member, I hope you guys were just paying attention to that quick little discussion that we had there with some of our teaching members. What I want to do also, how many of you are in our TGD3 trial program? If you are in our TGD3 trial program, go ahead and type the number 3 in chat right now. If you're in our trial membership. Okay, we have a 7-day trial. It's called our TTG3 program. It's a 7-day trial. It's called TTG3. If you guys are part of TTG3, go ahead and type the number 3 in chat right now. All right, Cherry Hunter, part of the trial membership. Sanja Johnson, Richard Upshaw. Dave Snyder, Cranky Frankie. Angel Lucky. Oh, Chaz, my man, Chaz says, guys, I joined in late June. I made more than 10 times the membership fee already. Hell yeah, Chaz. Boom, baby. Nathaniel Tomeo, all right, TG3 member. Milan, TG3 member. Yo, Cello, my boy, lifetime member. Lifetime member, my boy. What's up? Mikasa says, I was following this guy, Mike. Absolutely no regrets from joining. Real education here, fellas. No bullshit. Real cats in true training group. Mikasa, thank you, man. I appreciate your kind words. Nice. Robert Samples joining the Teach D3. Missy joining Teach D3. Let's go. Beautiful, guys. I like it. All right, cool. Very cool. Nice. Still Will says, I started out as a Teaching 3 member, but I upgraded before I even started. Yes, Still Will. Welcome to the family, my brother. Welcome to the family, man. Yes, Jay Eric says, lifetime membership is worth it. I'm here with you, Mike, until I die. Jay Eric, we're going to do this together, baby. It's going to be a long journey, man, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. I'm with you all the way. Tony Vasco says, first time joining the live stream. Tony, welcome. Subscribe to the channel, my man. Subscribe to the channel. All right. All right, guys. So listen, what we're going to talk about here now, cool. We got a little, we kind of had a nice little session here with some Q&As. We kind of got a little roll call. We had a nice discussion here about, working full time and still being able to use the service. Let me just explain to those of you that, because a lot of people are asking me questions right now, or in the last couple of minutes, a lot of people have been asking me questions about, I'm a full-time student, or I'm a full-time construction worker. Can I benefit from your services? The answer is undoubtedly, absolutely yes. And let me just explain to you guys, real quickly, guys, kind of what it means to be part of True Training Group and kind of what you guys get access to when you do join the TTD family. Because when you join the TTD family, okay, you guys are getting the same education that I received working at a hedge fund. My very first job at a college was working for a hedge fund. I was predominantly an equities trader that did some options hedging for a hedge fund in New York City that managed about $500 million. That was my very first job coming out of college. And while I was at that fund, I went through a 3-month educational training program where different traders from the hedge fund, they came in every day for about 3 months in a classroom style setting. And they taught me and a bunch of other traders that were hired in my class on how to become traders. Okay. I did not know how to I didn't know how to trade before I got hired at the hedge fund. I got hired at the hedge fund for, my performance on the interview, my finance degree and my economics background when I was in college. That's how I got the job. It wasn't because I had some trading portfolio performance to show them. I got hired, without knowing what I was doing, and everything that I implement in my trading today that I teach all these TGG members, it's the same stuff that I was taught when I worked at the hedge fund. Okay. So it's the same information that allowed me to receive a Trader of the Year award in 2008. I received the Trader of the Year award, and I also became one of the youngest junior portfolio managers at the hedge fund. All thanks to the education that I received while working there. That's the education you guys get when you join True Training Group. Okay. As a full-time member of True Training Group, you are going to get daily access to our chat room. That's open from 7:30 a.m. Eastern until around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, where I share my screen with you during the day so you can see exactly what I'm doing and exactly what I'm looking at. I'm live on the microphone talking you through every single one of my trades step by step. Okay. I'm on the microphone talking to you just like I'm talking to you now. And I'm going on the mic. I'm saying, guys, I'm looking at this. I like this. I'm telling you what I think is going to happen next. I tell you what I'm buying, where I'm buying it, where's my stop loss, where's my profit targets, where am I selling? And I tell you what I'm doing before I actually do it, which is another reason why, for those of you that were asking earlier, I work a full-time job. Am I going to be able to benefit from this? By you having that mobile app open, you can listen to me. You can listen to me tell you, guys, I'm going to buy U1 at $5.60, $5.70 when it comes out of this trading hall. I'm telling you where I'm buying before I actually do it. Then you guys get that push notification once my trade executes, and then that's it. Game's on. Okay, that's what you get access to as a full-time member of True Trading Group. Our room collectively between me and the other moderators that call out trade alerts, it's me, Jason Spatafora, the Wolf of Wheat Street. Many of you do know him. He's feeling much better, by the way. He should be back with us in chat. He was sick for the last couple of days. He took a couple of days off from trading, but he should be back this week. So you guys, the Wolf will be back. I know a lot of people have sent me messages asking about him. You also have Jay Downing and Chris Toner are the other moderators that are calling out trades in chat. And we collectively as a group right now currently have about a 79% win rate, okay, in our chat room. All right. So with the trade alerts that we're calling out, we're about 79% win rate. You guys get access to also a 15-course curriculum. This is the same curriculum that I received when I worked at a hedge fund. I have simplified that education and that material, and I've created beginner courses and advanced courses. You will get a 15-course curriculum that includes a foundation, beginners to stock trading, advanced stock trading, beginner options trading, advanced options, trader psychology, part 1 and part 2, intro to swing trading, which just came out a couple weeks ago. Guys, definitely check that one out. How to trade during a market crash. You guys get access to all of these courses included for free with your membership. There are no upsells ever on your membership. You will also get access to all future courses. There's no upsells ever. So when you guys join TTG, let's say next month I come out with a brand new course, it's automatically included in your membership. There's no, oh guys, brand new course, but that's $300. Once you become a member, that's it. You guys are members and you get access to all of our resources, all of our tools, all of our courses, both current and future. Okay. You get our stocks, our trade simulator, where you can practice trading stocks and options with real-time level 2, real-time data, and practice trading with fake money on our platform. So you can practice implementing what you learn in the courses, practice implementing it with fake money, and prove to yourself you can make money trading with fake money before you start trading with your hard-earned cash. Okay. You guys also get access to our stock screener, which will help you filter through thousands of stocks during the day so you know which stocks to focus your attention on most. All right. A lot of people ask me, well, Mike, how did you know to trade SPI that day? How did you know about U1? How did you know about this? How do you know about to trade those stocks? That's using the stock screener. That's going to help you guys identify what are the best stocks to trade, which stocks are in play, and where you should be focusing your attention. You guys also get access to our stock profile tool, which will allows you to research all filings, financials, all analyst ratings on a particular stock. We compile all of that data for you in one place called our stock profile tool. It is our ultimate due diligence companion. It's going to help you guys make your trading and investment decisions big time because we compile all of this information for you in one spot. You'll also get access to over 75 hours of workshops and webinars. Myself and the other moderators that are in chat, we're constantly doing workshops and webinars about various trading topics on stocks and options. And we record these workshops and webinars. They're available on the website for you guys to view. Just more educational content included for free with your membership. Okay, you will also be able to, as a full-time member, join these workshops and webinars live. So you can interact with me, the other mods, other members, ask questions, participate live. Okay, you guys can do that as well. You'll also get access to or the opportunity to have a one-on-one mentor session with any one of the moderators that you choose. I recommend when you first join up the True Trading Group, spend a couple of weeks in chat, get familiar with the trading styles of the different moderators in chat, and then decide which moderator is best for you. And you guys can choose whichever moderator you want to do a one-on-one mentor session with. That's included in your membership. Okay. And like I said, all future courses, all future tools, all resources that we come out with, like we just came out with a brand new swing trading course, okay? All members that were part of TTG prior to that course coming out automatically get access to that course for free. It's like we're the Netflix of trading communities, right? When Netflix comes out with a new documentary, a new TV show, a new movie, whatever, you don't have to pay 15 or 20 bucks to watch it. It's included in your membership. Same thing with True Trading Group. There's no upsells ever, okay? When you join TTG, you get access to everything. Why? Because I want to make sure that you have access to every single resource and tool that gives you the greatest chance of achieving your goals of becoming a consistently profitable trader. Why would I say, okay, you guys want to join TTG? Well, here's half the courses. If you want the advanced courses, that's an extra $1,000. Why would I do that? That would be me setting you up to fail. I'm not giving you all the information. Why would I not give you all the information? It's like a college professor giving you a test on a book they give you to read, but they only give you half the book, but they quiz you or they test you on the whole book. They'd be setting you up to fail if that were the case. That's why you guys get access to everything. I want to make sure you have access to every single resource and tool that you need to help become a consistently profitable trader. Okay? Now, our membership to True Trading Group, a lot of people were asking us about memberships at TTG. Our 1-year membership is usually $2,048 for the year. But, okay, over the month of September, we had been running a Labor Day weekend sale, and I've extended that Labor Day weekend sale many times because we have had a lot of really good things happen in the TTG community. The YouTube channel eclipsed 25,000 subscribers, so I extended it as a thank you to all of you. Adam screwed up one night, and he put a freeze on the code. People were trying to sign up. They couldn't sign up with the code, so we extended it because those people weren't able to sign up. Adam's my partner. You guys know him if you're part of the TTG family. So we've extended it multiple times. And we've gotten a lot of messages from people that I understand that times are a little tougher for some people that are dealing with layoffs and furloughs. And a lot of people have asked me if there was any way that we can extend the sale because they're trying to get some money together and they're trying to sign up. And why the hell not? Honestly, why the hell not? Because I want to. Honestly, I want to. And we were going to end this last week, but I got literally on Twitter and on YouTube, I got people specific, one person on Facebook had asked if there was any way possible to extend the sale until next week. So honestly, guys, I'm going to extend the sale just right up to the end of September. So you guys can use the coupon code TTG920 right up until Wednesday at midnight, where you can get it actually a 41% discount on a TTG membership that brings the cost of a membership all the way from $2,048 all the way down to just $1,198. That coupon code is going to expire Wednesday at midnight now. It's 920. That's September 20, for 2020. That's why the coupon code is TG920. So after Wednesday at midnight and we go into October, our prices are going to go up. And we're not going to have that 41% discount there anymore starting on Wednesday. So I had a couple of people that asked me if there was any way to extend it. They're trying to get some money together. They want to join. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to extend this just a couple more days. There's only a couple days left in September anyway. So I said, why not? What the hell? And I want to make sure that those of you that want to join True Trading Group have an opportunity to take advantage of this discount sale. Because like I said, a regular membership is usually $2,048. But if you use coupon code TGD920, you can get access for just $11.98. That's a 41% discount. The price is going to be going up to our sale. The next sale that we do will probably be around maybe $12.50 or so after we move forward from here. So the price of a membership will be going up even if we have a sale. We just had such an incredible response, guys. And I just want people to be able to have the opportunity because our analysis in chat has been so spot on these last couple of weeks. I mean, my TGD members, you guys can sound off in chat. If you have been in our chat these last couple of weeks, my analysis on Tesla Battery Day, my analysis on U1, my analysis on the SPY and some of these big tech names has been so spot on that you have had members just over the last couple of weeks have had their biggest trading days ever. Anyone that's been on these live streams, that's been paying attention to my Sunday, like weekly outlooks, or anyone that joined us in chat as a result of these live streams has definitely had the advantage going into the week ahead. Moreover, all these other traders and have had banner days. And a lot of people are having a lot of success. And I want to make sure that those of you that are saving to join us full time, I want to make sure you have the opportunity because right now we are red friggin' hot. We are red friggin' hot. I just told you guys, our chat room as a whole is just under an 80% win rate right now. We're hot right now. And I want to make sure you guys have the opportunity to join us full time. So much so that 80% of our TGD family members right now are making back 7 to 10 times their yearly membership fee in just the first 6 months of their trading. You already heard a couple of members on chat here tonight that already said to you that I've already made back 10 times my membership fee. 80% of our members are making 7 to 10 times their membership back in the first 6 months. Of that 80%, 30% of them are doing it in just 1 month. Imagine investing $11.98 in yourself, knowing there's an 80% chance that you're going to have $8, $9, $10,000 back in your pocket within the first 6 months. That's what this coupon code allows you to do. Okay, these are real statistics that we have surveyed from members live in our chat room. And it's 80% of them are making 7 to 10 times their fee in the first 6 months. So I'm telling you now that by using the coupon code TTG920, you guys can invest $11.98 in yourself, which is a 41% discount, get the same education I received working at a hedge fund, and have an 80% chance of making 8, 9, 10 grand back within just the first 6 months. That's what's happening right now in True Trading Group. That's what this coupon code allows you the opportunity to do. Okay. Now, also, a lot of people have been asking me. Last week, we announced that we are going to be raffling off a Tesla Model 3 when based on our next 300 members. Okay. So last week we said that, guys, look at that. Carrie Green says, I joined 1 week ago. I'm already up $2,400. There you go. There it is. $2,400. Carrie Green, 1 week, already up $2,400, guys. It's incredible. I love it. I absolutely love it. Awesome. Oh, I love it so much. I absolutely love it. All right, guys. So what I was saying. Oh, yes, the Tesla Model 3. So we're raffling off a Tesla Model 3. Okay, we're raffling off a Tesla Model 3. And it's when we get 300 new members, we're raffle off a Tesla Model 3. All you have to do to be in the raffle is just be a member of TTG. Okay, we are already 30% of the way there. We are 30% of the way there. We started this last week. Okay, we are 30% of the way there. TTG members, you guys can see the progress bar on your member dashboard. When that progress bar reaches 100%, it's Tesla Model 3 giveaway time, baby. And I cannot wait to give away a Tesla Model 3 to one of you. I can't wait to hand the keys over to one of you. You guys have no idea. I'm so excited to give away a Tesla Model 3 to one of you guys. I cannot wait. But we are 30% of the way there, okay? All you need to do is join TTG, okay? Use the coupon code TTG920, get a 41% discount, get a professional education, have an 80% chance of making 7 to 10 times that money back in the first 6 months, and give yourself a chance to win a Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash, whichever you prefer. If you don't want the Tesla, the secondary prize would be $30,000 if you don't want the Tesla. Choice is yours, okay? But we're 30% of the way there, so you guys got to make sure you join. Now, TTG3 members are not eligible for the Tesla Model 3 giveaway. Okay, we do have a 7-day trial. All right, if you guys are not ready to join TTG full time, we do have a 7-day trial. Okay, you can go to ttgthree.com. Again, that's ttgthree.com. It's right on the screen. Okay, right there. Okay, there it is. All right, ttgthree.com. It's just $3, one-time payment. It's not reoccurring. It'll get you access to 3 days in chat to trade with me live. It's going to get you access to 3 courses that I wrote specifically that I think are going to help make you a better trader. You're going to get access to our stock profile tool, our Benzinga Pro news feed, our live squawk box, and our trade history. We are fully transparent in True Trading Group. We are an open book. We track all of our moderator performance for everyone to see. Okay, so you will be able to go see all of our trade history. I told you right now we're sporting about a 79% win rate. You will see all the wins, all the losses. You can track all of our trades, all of our performance, and then you can upgrade to a full membership at any time. But again, I can't guarantee you that 41% discount as a TTG3 member, and you will also not be included in the Tesla Model 3 raffle. The Tesla Model 3 raffle is only for full-time members. Use coupon code TTG920. Also, don't forget, this Friday is it's free laptop giveaway, okay? Every Friday in October, we are going to be giving away 5 laptops every Friday to TTG members. Again, this is only for full TTG members, not for TTG3 trial members. If you are a TTG3 trial member, you are not included in the laptop giveaway. You are also not included in the Tesla Model 3 raffle. So these are some really cool, fun things that we do for all of our TTG fam. All right. So now, with that being said, let me see. Yes, Craig B says, guys, I joined in May and I just rolled past the $25,000 mark in profit. So that's like 1 million Canadian. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Yeah, guys, and lifetime members. Okay, so lifetime members, we're raffling off a Porsche for lifetime members. Okay, lifetime members, we're raffling off a Porsche for lifetime members, but regular 1-year members in TTG, you guys are included in the Tesla Model 3 raffle. Like I said, we are already 30% of the way there. Okay, so within the next couple weeks, I'm going to be giving away a Tesla to one of you lucky folks. I can't wait. All right, guys, now let's get started. With that said, all right, let's go over the weekly outlook now. With that being said, our futures are up slightly. Okay, our futures are up slightly. Okay, now listen, guys, I have been spot on lately on my Sunday night talks, my Sunday night discussions about what I think the market's going to be doing. We've been spot on lately. We've had some really, really big wins these last couple weeks. So let's talk about this. Let's dive in, right? Let's dive in. Let's get to the fun stuff. Okay, let's go to the SPY. All right. So the SPY off of this 100-day moving average. 100-day moving average is crucial. Okay. What you guys will notice here, right around this 319, 320 area, you see this purple line on my screen? This purple line is the 100-day simple moving average. You guys will see that beautiful support level that we found there on Thursday, and that bounce continued Friday. But as we look back to the left, I want you to notice the significance of this level. You will see multiple test and hold support at this 319 to 320 support level. Okay? You guys will see these support levels. Okay? What I'm looking for here now, come tomorrow, okay, is we need to be paying very close attention to stimulus headlines. That is what moved the market on Friday. Okay, let me delete these arrows. Now it's no question, right? You guys see the level now. You guys see that support level. Okay, you see it. All right. Now let's go in. Let's take a deeper look. Let's go into the 3-minute chart. Okay. Now you will see that we had this real nice bounce back. Okay, on Friday, and this bounce back occurred again, like I said, because there were headlines that came out of Washington that stimulus talks have started back up. That gave the markets hope that we're going to have a stimulus deal. The market wants a stimulus deal. The economy needs a stimulus deal. And that's why the markets bounced back and extended their gains on Friday. That's a nice day for us on a technical standpoint, but this will not hold if we don't get a follow-through update on stimulus. What I think is going to happen this week is I think things are going to be in the SPY. I think they're going to be quiet, and I think everyone's going to be waiting. I think coming into tomorrow, I think the market's going to just kind of, we might be up or down 60, 75 points on the Dow. I think it's going to be a quiet open, and I think people are going to be waiting to see what's going on in Washington. Is there a chance? Okay, all your big hedge fund players, they're all going to be calling up all their contacts in Washington. They're going to want updates They're going to want, give me your opinion. What's going on? How long are these conversations? How deep are these conversations? Is there good negotiating going on? People are going to be trying to figure out if this is a real possibility of Democrats and Republicans moving closer to some type of stimulus. If so, we could be looking at 334, 335 on the SPY within 1 or 2 days. Okay. The next area, okay, is that you need to be paying attention to is 331. 331 is your resistance level that you need to break through if we're going to have more upside. This 331 was this previous pivot low. And once we broke beneath it, you see when we broke beneath it right here, there's when we broke beneath that support level. Okay. When we broke through that support level, you will then see we bounced back. And for 2 days, resistance, and then that's when we extended the sell-off. That 331 area was a key resistance level. I expect us to test that 331 area, but without an update. Without an update on stimulus, I do not think we can break through that level. We may push through 331, but then be weary of 334, 335, this 50-day moving average. See this blue line on my screen, the dark blue line? That's your 50-day moving average. That 50-day moving average, guys, was a key support level there in September. It was a key support level there in June. Okay, you see that? Expect that to be resistance. Expect 331 to 334. Expect that entire area to be resistance until we get some type of an update that stimulus is a real possibility. If stimulus is a real possibility, fiscal we're talking about, not monetary. Monetary stimulus, we already got that. That's the Federal Reserve. Fiscal stimulus, that's what we're waiting on. That's the government. That's Democrats and Republicans coming to an agreement on your next stimulus bill. If we get a stimulus package, that next level that I would look for the SPY to get through, and I'm telling you guys these levels now because this can all happen this week. And you are going to bet your ass you want to be in chat with me live because when those headlines come across the newswire, okay, on our live Benzinga Pro news feed that we have in chat that gives you live, up-to-the-date, breaking news headlines in our chat room. We have a Squawk Box audio session too where you can listen to breaking news headlines that come across the wire. That's also included in your membership. You are going to want to make sure you are live with me in chat when that news headline comes across the table that either they're close to a deal or they're still very far away, because either one of those headlines is going to give you direction. And that's where we capitalize, and that's where we have huge days, when the market gives us direction. When you have a 6-7 point move on the SPY, that's when you talk about the 150% option gains on the SPY, and you bet your ass we're going to be ready to rip those things to shreds this week. When I get those headlines, I'm going to be in full-on attack mode. Full-on beast mode. We've been red hot with those type of trades, and I expect that to continue this week based off these news headlines. So make sure you guys use that coupon code TGD920 that's on your screen so you are with me in chat when this happens. Do not let me on, let's say, Wednesday, come on and give a live stream and recap a 115% gain on a SPY put option because a news headline broke that Democrats and Republicans are still far away from a deal. Be with me when that happens, because it will happen. We will get direction. Keep your ears open for stimulus headlines. That's what's going to move markets. I think the markets are going to be quiet until we get that headline. But when we do, we're either going to push up to 334, 335, or we can pull right back down to 320. We can pull right back. You could see if we get a news headline tomorrow that talks have broken down again, they're still very far apart. The SPY could do that. And we can take back Friday's entire move. You can have a complete engulfing candle to the downside if that happens tomorrow. You could. Or if it happens Tuesday, you could engulf Friday's entire move in one candle to the downside if that's the headline that we get. Okay? So going into this week, I'm watching those levels. I'm watching, here's your support level at 319, 320. Here's your first resistance level at 331. Here's overhang resistance at 334, 335. And your next major resistance level, if we get stimulus positive headlines, you look for a move over the next 1 to 2 weeks that take you back to 342.50. These are my levels. Okay, these are my levels. And I think the high of the year, I think the all-time high is in until we get a vaccine. I don't think the market's going to be able to make a new all-time high without a vaccine or an approved therapeutic. Without a vaccine or an approved therapeutic, I think the high for the year is in. Then once we get a new vaccine or an approved therapeutic, then I think you have the chance for the markets to make all-time highs. You also are going to have a lot of volatility coming up with the election, and I highly doubt that during the election campaign and leading up to the election, I highly doubt the market's going to make new all-time highs while they kind of fish out what's going on with the election and get to know more about Biden's policies on certain issues and certain things and how that might affect markets. And, you know, is it leaning, is Trump ahead? Is Biden ahead? And the market might start to price some of that stuff in. Guys, please refrain from any political comments. I don't care about what your political thoughts are, nor do you care about mine. So please don't even do it. If anybody comments something political in chat, I will just, guys, kick you from the live stream. That's not why we're here. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions. I don't want to hear yours. You don't want to hear mine. I will never share it with you. We're going to talk about how we're going to make money in the markets and how we're going to trade. That's what this YouTube channel is all about. So with that being said, don't make any comments, because now that I just said, I'm sure I'm going to get some people are going to make comments about either side or the other. I don't care. Okay. So these are the levels that I'm going to be looking at coming into the week, and I'm going to be paying very close attention to, news headlines about stimulus. Does anybody have any questions specifically about what I just talked about, what I just mentioned, when it comes to the levels on the SPY and when it comes to stimulus, plan? Anybody have any questions about the SPY specifically? No questions on the SPY? Nice, Ben. Ben Bazemore says TTG is legit. I joined last week. I made $6,500 in 4 days. What did I just say? I just told you guys, that 80% of TTG members are making 7 to 10 times their membership fee back in the first 6 months. Ben Bazemore joined last week, and in 4 days, he made $6,500. Guys, that's already 5 times his membership fee in 4 days. In 4 days. Okay? In 4 days. What are you waiting for? Guys, oh my goodness. What are you guys waiting for? Stop reading all of these comments and start typing these comments. Wouldn't you rather be typing these comments rather than reading them? You come on these live streams and all you keep reading is all these people's successes. Start typing your own success. Start your own success story. You're not going to have a success story without an education. Your story and your journey has to start somewhere. And that somewhere is always going to be a professional education. Always. All of these people that are commenting here in chat right now, telling you about how much money they made, telling you about how well they're doing, telling you about, I work this job, I'm a construction worker, I'm a doctor, I run an auto dealership, I run this, all these people that are saying all these things to you, they're sharing with you their success story. But it's time that all of you that typed the 3 letters TTG in chat, if you typed TTG when I said if you're not a member, type it in chat, it's time for your own success story. Because with this coupon code, you have the opportunity to not only get a 41% discount, but you have a chance to get a professional education, begin your journey to become a consistently profitable trader, and have an 80% chance of making 7 to 10 times your membership fee back in the first 6 months. It is an absolute no-brainer. Stop wasting time, because every day that you waste is money you could be taking right out of your pocket. Do not let me later this week, because I'm telling you right now what's going to happen. I'm telling you guys this now. This week, we're going to get an update on Congress. We're going to get an update that Democrats and Republicans talks are going really well, and we actually might get progress. Or you're going to get, they still can agree on shit. They're nowhere near a deal. It's wishful thinking to think we're going to get some type of stimulus package. One of those two things is going to happen this week. And that's going to cause a major move in the overall markets. And myself and my TTG fam are going to be all over it. Do not let me give you an entire recap on that trade without you being there to take part in it. Use this coupon code. Okay? Use this coupon code. Now, since nobody has any questions on the SPY, let's now take a quick minute and let's talk about U1. Okay, let's talk about U1. Now, as I get into U1, okay, I want you guys to keep this stock on watch tomorrow. I also want you to keep BYFC on watch tomorrow. I also want you to keep CARV on watch tomorrow. But U1 is by far my favorite. Okay, U1's by far my favorite. Now, let's talk about why U1 made the move that it did on Friday. If you missed the video that I posted on the YouTube channel on Friday, when we are done with this live stream, I want you to go back. The video I posted Friday, the title is How to Trade Stocks Out of a Halt. Okay, it talks about my trade in U1. Okay, it talks about my trade in U1. It's a 25% gain. I bought the stock at 570. My best day profit was 715 after hours. Okay, so you guys want to go make sure you go back and check out that video. It breaks down my entire trade. I'm not going to go through that trade with you now in this live stream, but go back and check out that video when we're done here. So U1, on Friday afternoon, it was announced that Trump has come up with something that is being called the Platinum Plan. Okay, it is providing access to $500 billion of loans and capital to the African American community to help jumpstart 500,000 new businesses that will eventually create 3 million new jobs. There's a lot of other details that are in that plan. Guys, again, do not make a single comment about political affiliation. I don't want to hear it. We're just talking about why the stock moved. Okay, whether you agree or disagree with what's going on does not matter. Let's talk about why the stock moved. Okay, that's why U1, BYFC, and CRV, okay, that's why they had these pops. Okay, that was the news catalyst. That was the fundamental catalyst that caused these pops in these stocks. Okay, now U1 has a large short position that is on this stock. If you guys remember U1, back in June, this stock went absolutely crazy. Okay, this stock went from $2 to $54. Again, let me say it again. This stock in a couple of days went from $2 to $54. Okay, 2 to 54. Now the stock is back in play because of this Platinum Plan proposal. Okay, now what you will notice is after hours on Friday, the stock continued to trade higher. Okay, I like that a lot. Now, as long as we do not get, an offering, a secondary, anything like that out of U1, I think the stock could continue to trade higher, at least give you one more day of momentum on the back of this news. Let's talk about levels. You have a gap here from August. There's your gap. Okay, it's not a large gap, but it is still a gap. And that takes you from 880 right up to around 950. Okay, we kind of went up and started to test that area after hours on Friday. We went up to a high of 809. Okay, so I would expect us to get up and test and fill this gap. Okay, that's like, so let me see. We'll actually give you the exact numbers. 890, and 950. Okay, so 890 and 950. Okay, if we get through 890, you should look for a move to 950 and close that gap. Expect resistance around 9. Not only do you have that gap, but you also have this purple line on my screen. This purple line is your 100-day moving average. Okay, this purple line is your 100-day moving average. You also have your 50 moving day moving average that gave you the high of the day right there at that $8 after hours. So expect some overhang resistance at 9. I think you're going to get short sellers going to come in at that $9 area, and they're going to try to short this thing back down. Okay, if this stock does not shy away from $9, because if this stock's going to fail, I think it fails at 9. I think we gap up tomorrow, we push to 9, 9 rejects, and the stock rolls back down. This stock could be back at $6 before you can blink. And I think short sellers are going to come in, they're going to short this thing at 9. If this thing pulls back away from 9, but it can't really get below 8, 758, 758, watch for a squeeze. Watch for a squeeze. If 9, okay, if $758 holds off of 9, watch for a squeeze through 9. And if this squeezes through 9, your levels will be as follows. Let me now delete these levels. If we get through 9, I'm going to look for minor resistance at 1050. And then you're going to have more major resistance around 1225 to 1250. These are going to be my levels. You'll see here a minor level at 1050, and that's going to be this little pivot support level, nothing major. But then when you look back all the way left to June, you'll see there's that low, right? There's that support level low from that initial, when the stock initially went crazy. Okay, there's your support level right there you'll see on June 18th. So you'll see this support level here from August lines up with this pivot support from June 18th. The next thing that you'll notice, if we get through that level, you're going to look at 1225 to 1250. That's this previous little support level from July and August. But as I look back all the way left, you'll see a pivot support level on June 17th. Okay, and those are going to be the levels that I'm going to be looking at on U1. So if U1 can get through that $9 area, it has room. And it has room up to at least 1050, possibly even 1250, especially with a fundamental catalyst that caused this move. That's the key. When you guys look for short squeezes, and I mean real short squeezes, like SPI, KODK, real short squeezes will need some type of fundamental catalyst. SPI's fundamental catalyst was announcing that they were coming out with an electric vehicle subsidiary the day after Elon Musk said we need more companies to come out in the electric vehicle market. KODK, when it had massive short squeeze, it was because they just won a contract with the U.S. government. Now U1 could have a major short squeeze again because of a fundamental catalyst of this proposed platinum plan by President Trump. That could be your catalyst that can give you that squeeze. So I want everybody to keep this stock on your watch list come Monday. Now, if the company comes out with a secondary raise or they do an offering, forget about it. Take it off your list. The stock will gap down. It will be out of play. But if that does not happen, I'm watching the stock tomorrow morning. I think we gap up to 859. I think right off that gap up, we pull in. I think we're going to pull away from that $9 resistance if we gap up to it. That's what I'm looking for. Again, let me say this again. I think we're going to gap up to 859. The market's going to open. Stock's going to pull right in. We're going to pull right in. And if we hold that $758 area, watch for the squeeze tomorrow. Okay, this is going to be something I'm going to be paying very close attention to. Does anybody have any questions specifically about U1? Oh, nice. The Stonkinator, a.k.a. Dippo, says, the TGD courses are insane in how well they are put together, especially when you learn and build through each chapter within the courses. Oh, thank you, Stonkinator. I appreciate it. I spent a lot of time on that. I spent a lot of time on those courses, man. I spent a lot of time on those courses. So good. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Sahil Karnali, what buying area should we look for? What buying area should you look for? You guys have to understand something, that with U1 will be very, very volatile. So you're going to have to account for that extra volatility. You're not going to be looking at like one price point. Okay. You're not really going to be looking for like one price point. It's going to be an area. I think $7.50 to $8 is a beautiful area. Okay. I think $7.50 to $8 is a beautiful area. All right. You also have Friday's high, which is 7. So I'd say 7 could kind of be the bottom end of that support level. Okay. I think 7 can be the bottom end of that support level. But I think that's a great, because $8 was where we found resistance after hours. $7 was your high of the day from Friday. Okay. Now someone said, what happens if we gap above 9? If we gap above 9, you look for 875 to 9. You look for that to become support. If we gap above 9, you look for $875 to $9 to be support on any type of a pullback. And then you look for that move to 1050, possibly 1225, 1250. Oh God, Slosh Shrink 100% says, do you recommend putting a stop loss on it? Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely yes. This, guys, you have to understand something. Let me say this right now. Everyone listen up. Seriously, guys, listen up. U1 could be an extreme high volatility trade. It was in June. It was Friday. It could be again on Monday. This is a stock that can move very, very quickly. Okay. If you are not able to get in and out of trades quickly, I do not recommend trading this. If you are not able to really focus on this, I would say not to trade it. 100% give yourself a stop loss, Slosh. Yes, 100%. This is a stock that can drop a buck on you before you can blink your eye, and it can halt on the way down. You won't know what the hell happened, and you're going to be stuck in a halt, and you're not going to know what to do. So you absolutely have to use stop losses, yes. Yes, Shane Dempsey, yes. BYFC, CARV, those are other ones that are on watch as well. I like U1 the best. But BYFC, that thing went nuts on Friday too. Okay? That thing went nuts on Friday too. And we zoom this thing in. You've got some levels here, man. You've got some levels here that we're testing. Okay? You know, this thing gets to 225. You got some resistance at 250, and then it's got room. Okay? So BYFC is another one. CARV was another one that went nuts on Friday. Okay, that's got heavy resistance around 865, 850. Okay, that's got heavy resistance. These are all three of these stocks. Okay, all three of these stocks are moving for the same reason. It's that platinum plan that was announced on Friday. All three of them are moving because of that reason. I like U1 the best. My focus is going to be U1, but you can also look at CARB. You can also look at BYFC. Lajos Farkas, I can't tell you where to set your stop loss because I don't know where we're in yet. I don't know where we're buyers yet. You got to be in chat. Lajos, you got to be in chat. Guys, use the coupon code. Get in chat. Get in chat. Stop trying to do this on your own. I'm telling you what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. When it comes to U1 and when it comes to the SPY, I'm telling you guys what I'm doing. Come in chat and do it with me, live. Trade with me, side by side. Let's go. Guys, use this coupon code. Stop trying to do this on your own. Do not go tomorrow and try to trade U1 by yourself. You go and try to trade U1 tomorrow by yourself. you could potentially, I'm sure you have no problem trading a $1,000 position size on U1 tomorrow, but you won't invest that money in yourself. Join True Trading Group, get a professional education, and trade U1 with me. Stop trying to figure this out on your own. Stop trying to navigate these extremely high volatile plays. Get your butts in chat. Use coupon code THD920. Get a 41% discount before the prices go up here in October. I've extended it because a lot of people had asked me, Mike, I'm getting some money together. Can you extend it a couple days? Sure, why the hell not? I don't care. You guys want to join? I want you to join. I want you to learn. I want you to be able to achieve your goals. Okay, and in order to do that, you need a professional education. You need a support team. You need a family that truly gives a shit whether you fail or succeed. And we do. It's not just me. It's the THD members. You guys, you know how many THD members are on this live stream? Why would they think about it like this? If they're already members, why come on the live stream at 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday? Because we're a family. And we do this shit together every single day. My TTG fam, sound off in chat right now real quick. If you are a TTG member, sound off in chat right now. Are we a family or are we not? Are we a family or are we not? We truly care about each other's success. That's the difference between TTG and a lot of the other groups that are out there. I know all my TTG members. I know them by name. I know what their struggles are. I know their strengths. I know their weaknesses. I know where they're at in their journey. I know how long they've been trading. I know what they trade. I know if they like options, if they like small caps, if they like large caps. I know what they trade. They're not just a number to me. And that's why so many of them are on this live stream right now. You're seeing them comment in chat because we're a fam. We do this shit together. We come on here every Sunday. We talk about how we're going to make money together. And then we do it live in chat every single day. And if you're not live in chat with us every single day, then you're missing out. You're at a major disadvantage to everybody else. And that's just me being real with you. That's just the truth. So if you want to go trade U1 by yourself, go for it. Good luck. If you guys want to go trade the SPY, and if we get a headline comes out, maybe you're in call options too early and a news headline comes out that there's no stimulus package and the market sells off and you take a 50% haircut, that's on you. Because you have a chance right now on this live stream right now to use coupon code THD920, get a 41% discount, get a professional education, the same education I received working at a hedge fund, have an 80% chance of making 7 to 10 times your membership fee back in the first 6 months, and have a chance to win a Tesla. Guys, I'm giving away a Tesla Model 3 in like 2 weeks. So you guys, I hope you guys are souped. I hope you guys are seriously souped. If you want a chance to win a Tesla Model 3, I want every single one of you right now to smash that like button. All of you right now. There's over 800 people watching this stream right now on multiple different social media channels. All of you right now, if you want me to give away a Tesla, smash that like button right now. If you want a chance to win a Tesla, smash that like button. Because if you don't smash the like button, I'm definitely not including you guys in the Tesla raffle. Hit that like button for me, guys. Show me how much you appreciate these live streams. Show me how much you want. Show me how bad you want a Tesla. Show me how bad you guys want a Tesla. Yeah, futures are quiet. We're up 0.4%. We're up 0.4% on futures. Yeah, we're up 0.4%. So we're drifting a little bit higher. So we're getting a little bit more upside on the back of that stimulus headline from Friday. We'll see if we get some follow through. Oh, I'm not raffling off my car, Bud Lee. My car is not included in the raffle. I'm not parting ways with my car. No, I'll give you guys a new Tesla, but I'm not giving you my car. I'm not giving you guys my car. No. All right, does anybody have any questions? Claire says, how much does a membership cost? Claire, a our membership is usually $2,048 for the year, but with the coupon code TTG920, you get a 41% discount, which brings it all the way down to only $1,198 for the whole year. Okay, for the whole year. Ooh, nice. Andrew with the 66 Corvette. My father's a huge Corvette guy. My father has a vet. He's a huge Corvette fan. Hey, True Trader Grandma, what's going on? How are you? Okay, so guys, no questions on U1. All right, no questions on U1. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So guys, listen up. I mean, that just about does it here for us on this live stream. We talked about U1, we talked about the SPY, we talked about different levels. We're 30% of the way there on that Tesla giveaway. So guys, again, I'll just finish up with you guys. You got to get your butts in chat tomorrow. I'm telling you guys, I think U1 has short squeeze potential. You know, U1 closed the after hours trading at $8. I think it's got potential to possibly see 1050, 1250. If you guys want to trade that with me tomorrow in chat, use this coupon code. Stop wasting time. Stop trying to do this on your own. Trade with me and the rest of the fam live. Okay, see my screen, hear me on the microphone, get access to our chat room, get access to our trade simulator, get access to our mobile app so you can follow my trades seamless and easily, even if you're not in the chat room, if you're not in front of your computer screen. That mobile app allows you guys to follow my trades easily and seamlessly, if you guys are not able to be in front of your computer because you work full-time gigs. Okay, that's for iPhone and Android. All right, so guys, use this coupon code, get access to all the resources, all the tools necessary, and join the family full-time. Our price, this coupon code will expire, okay, at the end of September, and then the price will go up. All right, so you guys want to make sure you capitalize on this. Don't forget, Friday is free laptop giveaway. We're giving away 5 Asus laptops to 5 THD members. All you have to do is be a member, use that coupon code to join. And then we are 30% of the way there to where I'm going to be giving away a Tesla Model 3. All you have to do, again, is be a member. That's THD920 on your screen. If you're still not sure you want to join the fam full time, guys, we do have a 7-day trial membership that is called our THD3 program. For that, go to ttgthree.com if you want to try us out for 7 days. You can trade with me live in chat for 3 days. You can get 3 courses that are guaranteed to make you a better trader. You'll get access to our Benzinga live news feed, our live audio squawk box, our stock profile tool, and our trade history. Again, we're a complete open book, you guys. We track and post all of our trades on the website, the good, the bad, the ugly, the sexy. All of our trade performances on the website. You'll be able to see all of that for a one-time payment of just $3, less than a cup of coffee. You can upgrade to a full membership whenever you want, at any time during your trial, but you're under no obligation to do so whatsoever. So again, guys, that's just $3. Go to ttgthree.com, but I can't guarantee you that $11.98 price point, and you will also not be included in the Tesla Model 3 raffle, and you will not be included in the laptop giveaway on Friday. Okay, those are specifically for TTG full-time members only. So again, if you want that, use coupon code TTG920. All right. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here on this live stream. You guys are awesome. I had a blast. I hope this helps. I hope you guys feel like you're better prepared now going into the week. I hope you have a more clear game plan on how to trade U1. I hope you have a more clear game plan on what to look for, what support and resistance levels to look for and pay attention to when it comes to trading the SPY. My ears will be open come tomorrow and all week for stimulus headlines. Those are going to be the headlines that are going to potentially move markets. So that's what you need to listen for. If you guys don't want to be listening on your own, you want me to do the listening for you, come in chat, trade with me live, use that coupon code TGG920. Give yourself an 80% chance to make 7, 8, 10 grand back within the first 6 months of your membership, because that's what 80% of our TGG fam are doing. Guys, coupon code TGG920. If you have not done so already, subscribe to this channel. Go back and check out my U1 video I posted on Friday. You guys are going to want to check out that trade recap. That's a 25% gain from 570 up to 715. Was a big win for me on Friday. Go and check out that video. It's the last video I posted on Friday on the YouTube channel. Like I said, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you guys don't miss out on any one of these live streams ever again. And I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow morning. Later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. My TGG fam, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and we'll figure out how we're going to make some money together and how we're going to kick some ass and take some names. If you're not joining TGG, best of luck trading on your own. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you guys all later.